Welcome to Hash's Numbers. I'm Thomas. I'm here with my co-host.
Justin Kim.
And today we're going to be going through the preview of week 7. And then for the end part, we'll do a little trivia just to see if Justin's been tuned in to some NFL over the last few weeks. But first,
hmm
Thursday game, a little, the unction, little, as somebody said, the icy hot bowl. You got Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers going into Cincinnati to take on Joe Flacco and the Bengals. Who do you got in this one?
I'll probably ride with the Pittsburgh Steelers. It was pretty close. I like the Cincinnati Bengals offense with Joe Flacco coming in.
Mhm.
And for the Steelers side, I just think DK might have a big night. And Aaron Rodgers DK connection will be sharp this game. And yeah, I think it'll be close, but the Steelers win at the end.
Yeah. I like, the Steelers are the best team in the AFC North, and they're the only team that like seems like they have contention. But Mike Tomlin's 0-6 against division opponents on Thursday Night Football on a short week. So for that reason, I would be taking the Bengals plus 5.5.
Money,
Um,
or like the win too, or
yeah, I'm gonna take that from my upset of the week as well. I got the Bengals going, winning. They're at home, right? Steelers on a short week. They got to travel to Cincinnati, not that far. But Mike Tomlin being 0-6 in divisional matchups on Thursday Night Football makes me pick the Bengals.
interesting. Okay.
Next, got an early game in London. The Rams are 2.5 point favorites against the Jags. Puka is questionable right now, but he's looking like unlikely to play. Who do you have in this one?
Yeah, I think I have the Jaguars bouncing back if Puka doesn't play. The Jaguars offense didn't look good against the Seattle Seahawks. But I think Travis Etienne, will bounce back and the passing offense will be there. While Puka's out, I just think he has no one to throw to because I'm pretty sure Tutu Atwell is also questionable. Yeah.
Yeah, you're forgetting about Devontae Adams, and that's why I'm picking the Rams. I think Stafford and Devontae, they're gonna get their connection going. They brought in Devontae for a reason. They moved on from Cooper Kupp. Tutu I will looking like he's gonna play. I like Kyron in the running game. And then this Rams defense, I really like. They have a good D line. They have a good secondary. I think they challenged the Jaguars who gave up 7 sacks against the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Um, and I just don't think the Jags have the playmakers, even with ETN. I just don't think they have the playmakers to keep up, especially with the Rams team that, they're coming off a tough game. They won against Baltimore, but it wasn't a great game. I think McVay has them back on track in this one.
Yeah.
Next game, Saints 5.5 point underdog against the Bears in Chicago.
hmm I'll take this lock of my week. I'll take the Chicago Bears winning. The Bears defense is forcing turnover when it's needed, in my opinion. And their offense, DeAndre Swift is clutch with Caleb also being clutch. But the one negative news for the Bears is that DJ Moore is questionable. He stayed in Washington hospital overnight, so we will see where that goes. But for the Saints, Spencer Rattler's not bad, so it could be close, but I think Chicago will be able to pull it off.
hmm Yeah, this was a consideration for the lock. I'm just here that spread, that 5.5. If it was less, I think I would take it as my lock. But that 5.5, I think the Saints have the opportunity to keep it close, especially with this Bears defense. I do think the Bears offense has its way with the Saints, but I do worry that Ryler might be able to put up some numbers and keep it close at least. Not necessarily win. I got the Bears minus 5.5, but I'm not comfortable taking the 5.5 as a lock. Next
Yeah.
game, we got the Dolphins and the Browns, couple of 1-5 teams. Dolphins, or I guess the Browns are 2.5 point favorites in Cleveland. What are your thoughts on this one?
So Browns are not the underdog, right?
No.
I'll probably take Miami's two in this game because Tua isn't playing bad at all. He's had three interception.
Which
Was just
is
cost.
not bad.
I mean, it's costly, but like if you just take those out, I think his stats were pretty fine. But he just had some stupid throws. But I think this Miami offense will be able to put up points against this Cleveland Browns defense.
Yeah, I don't know what game you were watching because 205 and one touchdown with 3 interceptions.
Okay, but if you take out those three interceptions though, so
205 with one touchdown. Oh,
I
that's
mean,
great now.
I mean, I take that.
Okay, well, I'll take Achan 120 and two touchdowns carrying that team. That's why I'm taking the Browns. The Miami, I mean, Tua has been awful, and this Miami team, like, they're dysfunctional right now. They're talking about missing practices and everything. Give me the Browns. Give me Dylan Gabriel. Just checking it down. I don't know how this Dolphins team like bounces back, where they go from this game. I think this is like the Mike McDaniel like for his job game, and I don't think he wins it.
If this is job game, I think he will win it.
I don't think so. I mean, Callahan lost his for his job game. I think Mike McDaniel does the same thing. Next game,
Interesting.
speaking of Brian Callahan, he got fired. So now we got interim head coach bump with the Tennessee Titans. They're 7.5 point dogs at home against the New England Patriots. Vrabel coming back. Um, Give me the Patriots going and getting revenge for Vrabel. I think they blow out the Titans here. 7.5. I'm taking that line. I would go even higher on this one. This is a Patriots win, in my opinion, by a lot.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Patriots will be able to win by around like 10 points. I like this Patriots offense a lot, you know. Drake May is looking like the quarterback we expected. The running back is still questionable, but this this like passing offense is just amazing right now from what I think. While the Titans just have a new ex or who's their coach? He's not like a
Oh, I
coach.
haven't seen
He's not like a coach like forever, right? Or like not
the
forever, but like
interim head coach.
yeah, he's not the
Yeah,
like yeah, they have a that coach and I don't know if Cam Ward is comfortable with him yet. So I'll take the
yeah.
Patriots.
Hold on, let me pull up the interim head coach real quick. I mean,
Okay.
do you believe in the interim bump?
No.
Okay.
Cam Ward's
Yeah.
still rookie and I think he has to learn the playbook or like the
Mike
style. His style.
Mike McCoy is taking over as the interim head coach. Yeah, I believe in the interim bump, but I don't think it applies for this game. I think it might be a later game. Next game, the Raiders going into KC. They're 12.5 point dogs. KC's bounce back, beating the Lions. What do you got in this one?
I have KC winning this one. Patrick Mahomes looks great. MVP candidate in my opinion. The Raiders, Geno Smith is just not he can't throw the ball at all.
Mhm.
And this KC offense is just scary. And this defense is also scary from what I saw against the Detroit Lions. So I'll take the KC money line and their spread as well.
Yeah, I'm scared about, well, Rasheed Rice is coming back, so the KC offense gets scarier. I'm just scared about that 12.5 line. I think it's way too much. And even we saw last week with the Bengals, right? Such a big line. The Bengals were able to cover, even though we all thought the Packers would win. I think it's a similar situation. I think Gino will throw his picks and whatnot, but I think he'll also do enough to keep them in the game. Um, and ultimately, I think they cover the 12.5. Give me the KC like for the win though. I do think KC pulls away, but I see this more as a 10-point game than a 13-point game needed to cover that spread. The next game is the Eagles traveling to Minnesota. Eagles are 1.5 point favorites. What do you got?
This one's iffy. Yeah, I think Quinion might miss some time. So there's a chance he doesn't play this week, which means a bum. I mean not a bum, but like Killian Ringo, who just can't you know, he just looks very bad right now. He'll be guarding Justin Jefferson, but I think the Eagles offense will bounce back this week. I heard like they had like a long talk or so. But yeah, I think it'll be close, but I think the Eagles will be able to pull it out in my opinion.
Yeah, for me, give me the Vikings 1.5. I think Flores is gonna have his way, especially with the struggling Eagles offense. And I mean, we saw last week they said like, oh, Saquon, AJ Brown, Jalen Hurts had a good meeting, was a positive meeting, and then it just didn't work out, right? I think this Eagles their culture is being challenged right now, and I think when your culture is being challenged, Brian Flores, Kevin O'Connell is not the offense you want to go against, or not the team you want to go against, especially with the banged up defense as well, right? Didn't
Yeah.
I think they lost one of their pass rushers as well, to retirement, if I'm not mistaken.
Zadarius Smith or
Yeah.
something.
So I mean they're losing pieces on defense. Their offense isn't working. It just seems like a nightmare right now for the Eagles. Give me the Vikings plus 1.5. Next one, you got the Panthers, who are surprisingly to some 3-3. They're traveling to the Meadowlands to face the winless Jets. This line just seems so weird why it's -1.5, right? I guess people can see the Jets getting their first win here, but with me, I'm locking to the Panthers -1.5 to get the win. I really like what the Panthers are doing right now. Rico Dowdle's been looking really good, and they get Chuba back, right? So now Rico's gonna be fresher, gonna be better. It's gonna open up the game for Bryce Young. And this Jets team, I don't see how you can bounce back from such a terrible I don't want to say a terrible loss, but just like a terrible like vibes loss, right? Because it was winnable, but Aaron Glenn just seems like he made a few mistakes. And just Fields not looking great, having negative net passing yards. I don't know. Maybe the Jets bounce back, but this is not where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna lock with the Panthers.
Yeah, I agree. The Panthers just looks good right now. Rico looking good, like what you said, and even Bryce Young. I think he's getting comfortable again this year. This team is looking a little scary. I want to say scary, but it's like they're
They look fun.
yeah. And for the other side, the New York Jets, their offense just can't find anything at all. And now Gary Wilson is out for a couple weeks. So I don't know how they're gonna function their offense with Gary Wilson out. It's like someone like one of the no names gonna have to like go off this game, in my opinion.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, another one of those fun teams. The Giants are 7.5 point dogs to the Broncos in Mile High. This is another one. This is another one where I really like the underdogs to cover. I like the Giants. Their vibes are really nice. It seems like Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbo are getting the get really, bringing the vibes, bringing the excitement to the Giants. Even if they don't win the games, it seems like there's a future there. And it kind of reminds me of the Cowboys team with Prescott and Elliott, right? I don't know if they're gonna have the same success as those two, but I do think Jackson Dart and Cam Skattebo, there's a pathway for the future there in New York. And then, next year when they get neighbors back, it'll be really fun to watch those Giants, especially the offense.
Yeah, I agree. This Giants offense is electrifying. I think this might be one of their best like locker room like hype it
Hmm.
felt. But this is just not the game to take the Giants to win. Maybe the spread, I don't know yet. But the Broncos defense line is just too good in my opinion. Nick Bonito and like the other players are just too good. I think they'll put enough pressure on Jackson Dart.
Hmm.
Maybe the running game opens up, but if the
Yeah,
Bron if the
go ahead.
Broncos offense, could find its way, I think this one will be able to hit. Or like you said -7.5, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that will be possible if the offense is good enough.
that's the one thing, their offense, right? I don't know if I trust this Broncos offense, right? I mean, you go against the Jets, who've been one of the worst defenses in the league, and you put up 12 points or 13 points, right? I don't know
Hmm.
if you put up 13 points, I don't think you're covering the spread against the Giants there. Um, so that's just my one concern. It's just like what's going on with the Broncos offense?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, not Paris Surtain. Cortland Sutton was locked down all week last week, so
Yeah, and Bonix just doesn't look comfortable back there. But we'll move on. The Colts are underdogs going into LA. Yeah, who do you have in this one?
I have the Colts winning this one. Daniel Jones looks good. This defense looks amazing. Jonathan Taylor is a top three running back for sure now. And for this Chargers team, they're just banged up. They barely beat the Dolphins. So, and Dolphins are not like a great team either. So I'll probably take the Colts away to win this
Hmm.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, I got the Colts as well. You kind of mentioned it. The Chargers are really banged up, and this Colts team also has great vibes. Outside of the pregame, their pregame very intriguing what happened pregame with the Colts. Two players getting injured during the pregame. It sucks for Anthony Richardson, right, to have this happen. I mean, he's dealing with injuries all through his career now. He deals with this just warming up. But give me the Colts. I like the Colts here. Next game, Commanders travel to Jerry's World. Commanders are 1.5 point favorites.
I have the Commanders winning this one. I think they bounce back. Jaden Daniels, Jaden Daniel bounced back from the loss against Chicago. And from what I'm hearing, I think Terry McLaurin might be coming back this week. So their offense will be a full blast this week. But for the Dallas Cowboys, they lost their brutal one to the Carolina Panthers. I don't think they could find out their rhythm quite yet against this pretty good Commanders team, in my opinion.
Yeah, I got Dallas in this one. I just think um, they have their identity. It's not a great one that they're all offense, no defense. But I think this is one of those games where I can see the offense kind of outmustering the bad defense, right? I do understand that the conditions were bad for the Commanders, but they had 3 or 4 turnovers last week. Um, and the J interception was one that just like he was not on time, right? Um, Bill had a fumble that wasn't a great one either. I don't under like the missed handoff with the slippery ball. I don't blame like for that, but I just think Dallas can outmuster. This is a game where Dallas can outmuster the offense, and we might see a big game from Pickens again. Dak knows what he's doing. Like offensively, he knows what he's got. Yeah, I got Dallas in this one.
Interesting.
Next game we got is second of or third of the late slate. You got the Packers going into Arizona. Packers are 6.5 point favorites. For me, I got the Packers in this one. I mentioned it last week. If the Cardinals didn't beat the Colts, I thought a lot of it would go downhill. And with Kyler being not fully healthy, I think it reinforces the Packers in this one. Packers are finding the receivers. Jordan Love is finding who he trusts in the passing game. Jacobs is going to be Jacobs, and their defense is starting to find their identity as well. Give me the Packers -6.5.
Yeah, I agree. The offense is looking good now, and their defense, oh, like they're consistent in both ways. But for the Cardinals, they just lost Marvin Harrison to a concussion. I don't
Hmm.
think he'll play this week. And you think Kyler Murray is playing this week, or is he out?
I'm not sure, but either way, I still got the Packers.
Yeah, with Marvin Harrison out and Kyler Murray out, I just think this uh, Arizona offense will be brutal with this good, Packers defense.
Hmm.
I got Packers winning this one.
Yeah, next one is going to be Falcons at San Fran. Right now, the line is -1.5 for the Niners. Who do you have in this one?
This one's an interesting one, in my opinion. I got the Falcons winning this though. Speed John is looking like one of the best running back like, yeah, this season. And Drake London and Michael Penix's connection is just getting sharper and sharper.
Hmm.
And their defense also stopped Josh Allen, so I think this defense is finding its identity as well.
Yeah,
And
this oh, go ahead.
San Francisco's banged up.
Yeah.
Too much injuries in my opinion.
San Francisco is banged up, but they continue to find ways to stay in ball games and even win ball games. And this Falcons team hasn't played great on the road, right? They beat Josh Allen at home. They beat the Commanders at home, but they did lose a brutal one in Carolina. So that's one where I'm kind of concerned about. They're going across the country to San Fran. So with that, I'm taking San Fran -1.5.
Okay.
Next game we got is the Buccaneers underdogs by 5.5 going to Detroit. Who do you have in this one?
Okay, so there's rumors that Mike Evans might be able to play this one. So if Mike Evans do play, I think the Buccaneers will win this one, since their wide receiver without Mike Evans would be Tess Johnson, like starting Shepard, and this other name Johnson, which I don't think is good enough to beat the Detroit Lions. But for Detroit Lions, they're a high-powered offense team. I think they'll put up points, and if, like what I said, Buccaneers are injured, I think their defense will be able to control them as well. But for now, I'll probably go with Detroit Lions until it's like confirmed for Mike Evans.
Yeah, I'm not betting against Baker right now. This just seems like a team of destiny, and I'm gonna take Baker to win this game. He continues to find ways to get the ball to his playmakers, right? He continues to control the game. Um, if it's an offensive battle, he plays offense. Even if it's a defensive battle, he controls the ball. Give me Tampa Bay plus 5.5. I understand his receivers are banged up, but I still think I trust Baker right now, a lot more than I trust the Lions.
Yeah, Baker's
And
also one of the true MVP candidate, you
mhm.
know.
And
Yeah.
yeah, that's my game of the week, by the way. Not a surprise, I don't think. And
Oh
then,
shoot. Yeah,
and
I'd probably put that as my game of the week or the San Fran and Falcons one.
okay.
Yeah.
Last game, the late slate on Monday is Texans at Seattle. Seattle's 3.5 point favorites. Who do you have?
I have the Seattle Seahawks winning this one. I think Texans just had a bye this week, but Seattle Seahawks defense is just good, elite. Their D line is starting to get it, where it was shown against the Jaguars. And last week, their secondary was all banged up, I'm pretty sure. Tariq Woolen was out, Witherspoon was out. Who's the rookie safety?
Emin Wari, he played.
Oh, he played. Was there any like big injuries?
Jordan Love was or not Jordan Love, Julian Love.
Julian Love, yeah, exactly. The defense was just amazing without them. I think it'll get better with them. They're coming back this week, right? This Monday.
No, it's not a guarantee right now.
Interesting. I'll still believe in the Seahawks defense, and their offense is just good right now. Sam Darnold being the same Sam Darnold from last year, and Jason having a like crazy year.
Hmm. I'm gonna go on talent here. Like you said, Seattle's defense is good. Their offense has been clicking a little bit. My main worry is they don't play well at home. Mike
Yeah,
McDonald has been amazing on the road, but just at home, like he tends to drop a couple that he shouldn't drop. So that's the one thing that kind of scares me. But I will ride with the Seahawks in this one just because just based purely off talent. But I would not be surprised if the Texans go into Seattle and take the victory.
yeah.
And then for the little late segment, shout out BDG. They got a little trivia, daily trivia, so you can go check out their daily trivia. But today, okay, in the NFC, all right,
Mm-hmm.
who is the second leading receiver for each NFC team?
Two NFC leaders.
No, the second leading receiver for each team. So, for example, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do an AFC version of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
We just basically have to name who do we think like, or who do we see? Basically, who is the second leading receiver for each NFC team? So for the Bengals, right, it'd be T. Higgins,
Yeah.
right? So, I
Oh, okay.
mean,
Are you just gonna give me teams and I guess?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
S- Wait. Oh,
Do you see it?
yeah.
All right. So you got 5 strikes to name the NFC for each team. So go ahead, name one. We'll go back and forth. So let's see if we can clear this board
DJ Moore.
for the Bears.
Yeah.
We'll see. Okay. I'm gonna go Devontae Adams for the Rams.
Um, Jamis Sam. Wait, can it be a tight end?
Yeah, they can do tight end. You
Sam
can do tight.
Laporta. Sam Laporta. This one's kind of scary, but
Okay.
okay, yeah.
Hmm. I'm gonna go Bijan Robinson.
I think he might be leading. Hmm. I think Dallas Cowboys leading. Devontae Smith.
That's where I was gonna go next. Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
Nope. So I'm gonna take the clear second, Dallas Goddard.
No way.
What?
AJ Brown. We gotta keep going, no?
Yeah, I guess it's AJ Brown.
Okay.
Um, I'm trying to see if there's someone I know. Like, I'll go Cooper Cup.
I don't think it's Cup. Oh,
Well,
it
you're
is.
wrong.
I was about to say Tor Horton. Um, Chris Olave.
This is a 50-50. I think I know. If you get this wrong, I think I know who it is. I'm gonna go Rashid Shaheed.
Mm,
So what do you have right now? I have four, you have three.
yeah. Chris. Chris Gowen.
I'm not even gonna type that one in. I know that one's wrong.
Okay.
Um, I mean, I might as well go with the Bucks. I'm gonna go Mike Evans.
No way. He was. Actually, that might be right.
No, that's not. He did miss too much time.
What is Chris Gowen? No.
No, I know that one's not Chris Godwin.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure.
Jordan Addison, what's up? TJ Hawkinson to tie it up.
Nope.
Dang.
Um, I'm gonna go Sterling Shepard.
Yeah, that's wrong. That is wrong.
Yeah, buddy. Let's quiet down here.
Oh, Starling Shepherd, really? Wendell Robinson.
This is a 50-50. If you get this one wrong, I know who it is. Yeah, it's Malik Neighbors.
Mwah. Dang, you're slapping me now.
I
Terry
mean,
Mc Terry
go ahead.
McLaurin,
Who do you think the leader is?
Debo.
Well, it's not Terry. I'm not gonna take that one though. I don't know that one. I'm gonna go Kendrick Bourne.
Oh yeah, that might be right.
Yeah.
You're just killing me on overtime now. Um, I would go back and say like Debo. I'm just trying to get this Commanders one.
Debo?
There's no way it's Debo. I don't think.
No. I'll bite. I'll go Zach Ertz.
No way.
Yeah, it's Zach Ertz.
It was a TJ Hawkinson, right?
No, I think we
Mm,
tried TJ already.
it's not J Jets. Yeah, it's not Hawkinson.
Yeah.
It's not Justin Jefferson. Oh, uh who's our wide receiver too? Jordan Addison. It's no way it's Jordan Addison, but I
I
think
don't
he
think
had
it
a
is.
I think
Oh, it is. Um, I'm gonna go CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys. No. Oh, I know who it is. Oh my God, I know who it is. Ah,
you said CD, right?
yeah, I said CeeDee.
It's not George Pickens.
Is that your guess?
No, it's not. Can you name me all the wide receiver or that have to like,
Nah, that's
remember
on you.
George Pickens? To ah, bro, out of every Cowboys I could think Turpin.
I mean, I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong because the second receiver is Jake Ferguson.
Oh,
Now, let's see if I can sweep the board, even with you guessing.
Green Bay. Romeo Dobbs.
He might be the leading. Damn it. Okay. I'm gonna guess Trey McBride.
He should be
Hmm.
Marvin Harrison.
Damn it. All right, this Panther. Oh, this is a light number. Who is the Panthers? I don't even know what the Panthers leader is. I'm gonna go. Is he Rico Dowdle?
No, he doesn't catch.
Okay.
It's not Tetra. I don't know like the person like
Yeah, I don't know either who the Panther one is.
oh are we do we get like a depth chart like like
126? Is it Chuba?
it's not a running back, no way.
No.
Uh I actually don't know any of their names besides Tetra. Who's her?
Is it Coker?
What? No, he's out. He's out. He's on IR.
Oh, thank you,
Oh,
man.
Jimmy Horn.
Nope. You gotta reveal who the Panther is?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Tommy Tremble, tight end.
Ah, maybe. Okay.
Yeah, I mean we can go back. We'll go back to some other trivia. If you had fun, we can do this like a little daily trivia before we do our second segments.
Yep.
But with that being said, thank you guys for listening. We'll catch you guys next week for the review. Peace.
Yep.